No minions. Long time no see in Minecraft, that is. And today we're gonna cover a couple of things, and one is we're gonna go look for a place to put the arena, and I'm thinking over here in these plains, probably. There's Oxy's house. That shouldn't be too encroaching on his area, but yeah, I think we're gonna go that way. And one thing I'd like to talk about, first of all, since I guess it hasn't been as popular on Twitter other than Tao, is that, excuse me, my hosting provider had to change the IP address of the server. So if you're on the MinionCraft server and you're suddenly confused as to why you can't connect, it's because the IP address has changed. So message me on YouTube and I will give you the new IP. Currently I've given it to Tao and he's been on. I tweeted on my Twitter that this has happened, and that if you wanted the IP address to, message me, let me know. And Tao is the only one that messaged me. He did it immediately. And Porkchop later, because I've been playing with him, Giggity, recently, messaged me and was like, oh, I was wondering why I couldn't get on the server. So they have the IP address. Boom. Oxycontin. I gave Caboose access just before it changed. Guys, message me on YouTube. I'll give you the new IP address. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's first order of business. Also, second order of business on a related subject. Is that a lava pool? I've mentioned it before in a couple of my other videos, but the comments have been pretty barren recently. And if for anyone who's interested in joining the MinionCraft server in the future, your best way to do that is going to be staying active in the comments. Pink sheep. So make sure you do that, and plus provide feedback for the series, what you guys want to see going on. I think that the arena is going to be my main kind of community build, because I got a few suggestions for it. But yeah, hopefully this recording quality isn't too horrible. I got fans blowing on me because it's hot, and my wife's watching the Olympic trials in the background. For those of you who don't know, I live in Colorado Springs, which has been on fire for the last 5 days. So it's a little warm here. Luckily, my house is not in the evacuation area, as evidenced by me recording this. But so yeah, this is, I guess, where we're gonna we'll call this the arena build site. And I think the first thing we're gonna need to do is build a construction tower to overlook the build site. Although I'm going to want this thing to be pretty damn massive, so stage 1 is definitely going to be some terraforming. But I guess to start with, let's pick the high point and let's start building us a bit of a construction tower. So yeah, what else to talk about? Any other news bulletins? That's pretty much it. I want you guys' feedback. I've been releasing a video about every other day now, but things have been pretty busy, so I haven't had as much time to make videos as I'd like. I actually got motivated and managed to put out a Battlefield 3 tips and tricks video for the M417 from the Close Quarters pack. So I basically ended up with a good long clip that I wanted to keep for that weapon, and I was like, you know what, I can just as easily, well, not just as easily, but with a little bit more effort, turn it into a tips and tricks video. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. How high do I need to go with this? But I've just been playing so much Battlefield lately that I have not been on Minecraft much, and I need to get more videos posted. My archive of videos built up that I haven't rendered or posted yet is enormous. Almost to the point where I've got videos that I haven't posted that are so old I almost don't want to post them. I mean, I still have pre-patch games, like not even close quarters, but pre-patch games. But anywho, I hope I haven't done this so that I can't get down. Okay, I can. This is just an ominously tight spiral. That's what she said. So we're going to take, you know what I think we're going to do? I mean, look at this circle I'm inscribing here. I'm thinking arena. What do you think? I'm thinking, I want this thing to be huge. I mean, I'm thinking not necessarily in aesthetics and design, but something like the Colosseum, in that it's a large arena that's versatile. So we can set up the center area with like open sands, you know, to just do open, you know, melee brawls or mob fights or whatever we want to do. Or we can put in like trees and obstacles and do like a bow and arrow hunt, like a sniper type duel thing. Or clear it out and fill it with water and have naval battles in the middle of the arena. I mean, I want all kinds of stuff. This is going to be an enormous project. Hopefully everyone will chip in. So the main thing I'm going to need to do, which I'm not going to start right now, is draw... Well, maybe I should... First I need to terraform this. Basically, so if anyone on the Ubercraft server sees this, we need to start terraforming this. I think I'm going to pick a level... probably one of the levels around here, maybe about this level. And basically I want to turn this whole entire area into a flat patch of dirt, at least 2 deep. Just so you don't have those strange situations where you punch through and fall into something. So at least 2 deep. So I'm going to have to probably donate a lot of dirt to this effort. But by putting it at kind of a level around there, all this that we clear off the top can then be reapplied down below. So hopefully there won't be a whole lot of importing of dirt that has to be done. Oh, god damn it, I did do this wrong. Fuck me. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Shit. Alright, we're going to turn this into a tower. We're going to have to ladder it, basically. So let's... Oh, shit. Okay, I shouldn't fall too far. Oh, God. Hurt! Okay. Hurt! Okay. Hurt! Yeah. I'm going to have to come back with some ladders to build this up, so... Yeah, that's the plan for this project build, so let me know what you guys want. I'm trying to think what else to do. What, you know, general questions, what kind of videos you guys want to see. I've got quite a bit of Battlefield built up. I actually have some Black Ops saved to post. I don't know if you guys have watched the video that Pip made. She actually made that video all by her lonesome, which was very awesome. If you haven't seen that, I recommend it. Yeah, I need to light this area up because I'm going to get my ass kicked. What to talk about? Well, since people haven't been on the server recently, in the last 4 or 5 days, there hasn't been a lot going on here. And other than that, you know, it's just been kind of living life. I keep feeling like I wish I could make more videos and stuff for you guys, and even of the videos I make, I wish I could put more time into the videos that I release. But I just don't have it. Unlike most of the YouTubers that I think you guys watch, that most people watch, the big YouTubers. I don't have a bunch of free hours to do this. I've got about maybe 2 to 3 hours of free time to try and make videos. If you count the time I have that I spend in the evenings to play video games, I probably have about 4 or 5. I probably get to play an hour or 2 of games a night. So there's that balancing act between that and making videos. But I probably spend 2 hours on average a night managing stuff for the channel, either rendering videos, posting videos, replying to comments, that kind of stuff. I wish I had more time for you guys. unfortunately, I don't. 2 kids, a full-time job. I just don't necessarily have a bunch of free time to be thrown into a hobby. You know, that's what it is. But I enjoy doing it, so I keep doing it. But I want to make my new episodes of the Wheezy's War College. I've got quite a few clips saved up for my next episode. I need to render an intro for it, because I've got the main intro video, but then you know how I do the episodic intros. I need to make one of those. But yeah, I just haven't had the time to sit down on Cinema 4D and build an intro. So that's kind of what's going on. I think I'm gonna cut this short here, and maybe do a little bit of leveling, just because I come into these, I'm like, man, I need to do a Minecraft video, but I can't. I don't really have anything to talk about right now. I guess actually the big news right now is what I mentioned is I live in Colorado Springs, and Colorado Springs is on fire. If you guys haven't heard, it's called the Waldo Canyon Fire because that's where it started, although it has spread over 15, actually I think it was up to 18,000 acres by today. And it moved over the Front Range. From where I work, I actually watched the fire when the winds shifted. And I watched the fire come over the Front Range, and when it actually came into Colorado Springs and started burning people's houses, which was just unreal to see. But yeah, so that's what's been kind of going on. The entire city smells like a frickin' campfire. I mean, because just obviously thousands of acres of forest are burning, and it's just been record heat, so dry, and because of the air quality, they say keep your windows closed, and because we live in Colorado, there's this general line of thinking that you don't need air conditioning in Colorado, which is bull crap, especially where I live. Because even in the summer, even when it's not record heat, I mean, it easily gets up to 90 degrees, and if you don't have central air conditioning, your house will get up to 80+ degrees, which sucks. So, yeah, it's been 90 degrees in our house. We have window air conditioners in our bedrooms so we can actually sleep. But, yeah, it's been a little crazy. Has somebody actually taken some of this lava, or did it spawn like that? Anyway. So that's kind of what's been going on. That and, you know, work. The kids doing great. Sebastian is huge. He's 5 months old now. Actually going on 6 months. And my wife took him to the doctor the other day because he's got croup, which is a very, common in babies. Especially in Colorado, it's a cough, a special kind of cough that babies get. And our daughter had it several times when she was young. So she took him to the doctor, and the doctor, as I'll have to repeat it as Sarah described it to me because I wasn't there. The doctor's sitting there, and he looks at the computer, and he looks at Sebastian, and he looks at the computer, and he looks at Sebastian, and then he turns to my wife, and he's like, I think there must be something wrong with this file, because it says he's 5 months old, but there's no way that he does not look like he's 5 months old. Because our son is 99th percentile for height, 99th percentile for head size, and giggity, yeah, awkward baby giggity, and 80th percentile for weight, which is pretty much exactly where Evie was at that age. She was 99th percentile for height and head size, but she was in like the 60th percentile for weight, being a dainty girl as she is. But yeah, we are apparently breeding some enormous children, which, I mean, we're not huge people. I mean, I'm 6'1", and I've got a wide build, and my wife is, Sarah, how tall are you, 5'9", 5'10"? 5'9", she's 5'9". She's got a good build. We got broad shoulders. We've always joked about we're going to breed linebackers. Well, it seems like it's not really a joke. It's pretty much the truth. We're breeding enormous Amazon babies. So, yeah, he's doing good. Evie's just amazing, getting smarter every day, which she's using for forces of evil as well as good. She's becoming too clever for her own good and starting to give us a hard time. Well, she's been giving us a hard time, but it's more of it's intentional now, where she knows what she's doing and she's extremely smart, which makes it all the more frustrating when she's pissing you off, because she just gives you like, what? I don't know. And she can just in half a second go from just completely, thanks for interrupting. Oh God, it was an ambush. The rain and the zombies collided, or colluded, colloided to take me out. In case you guys were wondering, that was the IP address. It's still a whitelisted server, so don't get any ideas, you crazy wombats. I need to figure out how to change Ray's Minimap mod to take that out. I'll probably look at that this weekend. Not that it's going to do much good now that you guys have seen the new IP, and it hopefully won't have to change anytime soon. Shoot me! Oh, you missed, sucker. But, as you guys may notice from the fact that I just worked through the night, I'm cheating less, although I did just do toggle downfall, but that's just because it's annoyingly loud when I'm trying to record. So yeah, trying to reduce the amount of cheatiness. I mean, I'm not trying to keep this 100% legit, because A, it's already not, and B, where's the fun in making things harder than they need to be? I mean, I don't want to give us everything and basically turn it in creative mode, because that takes a lot of the fun out of the survival aspect of the game, but, you know, grinding out things that don't need to be grinded is just not. So basically, like when Scion wanted to build his dome and he needed the decorative circle brick blocks that you can't actually get legitimately yet, I gave him a bunch of those because they look cool and who cares? Hello, Spider. Hello, Spider. Would you like to duel with me? Shuck it! You buggy little bitch. Speaking of spiders. Creeper! Creeper! That's not speaking of... You asshole! God, fucking hate creepers! So I didn't mean speaking of spiders and then creeper attack. Speaking of spiders, ever since our house flooded a few weeks ago, that's right, it flooded and then the entire frickin' city set on fire. Ever since our house flooded, we've had so many more spiders in our house. If any of you guys have hints or home remedies for how to get rid of frickin' spiders, I'm all ears, because I hate spiders. They're fucking creepy and ugly and they sneak. They're like creepers. They're sneaky. And you never know when they're gonna show up and I hate spiders. So yeah. Hello, skeleton. You pacifist, skeleton? You pacifist? A pussyfest? What? Pacifist? Oh, I didn't start my timer. I don't know how long this has been going. And now I'm just babbling, so... You know what, let's do something uncharacteristically Wheezy and cut this off here. So, to recap things I've said, if you guys want the IP for Ubercraft, because you're already whitelisted, as in the guys I mentioned, message me on YouTube or look at this video and use that IP address. I'm trying to push you in the lava, sheep. Why don't you just do it? For people who aren't in Ubercraft and are interested at some point in the future in being part of Ubercraft, make sure that you're active and not, especially the Minecraft videos, but all, preferably all my videos. I mean, that's the easiest way to get noticed. If I start recognizing your name and you're like, hey, I'd like to play, then damn it, I'm going to add you because even, we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of a 10-player capacity server, and I don't think I've ever seen, maybe on one occasion have I seen maybe 5 people on. At most I've ever seen 4. Usually it's, between either 1 or 3. So there's been a lot of times I've been on with 1 other person. A lot of times I've been on with 2 other people. Very rarely is it 4, and I think maybe once if we had up to 5 people on. or maybe a couple of times. So, my point being, there's space on the server if you guys make yourself known. And that about sums up the things I need you guys' feedback from. Oh, also, how do I get rid of spiders? Tell me. I fucking hate them. I 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 hate them. But I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Goodbye, minions.